Every summer, millions of Indians wait for one thing: mango season. For a few short months, markets overflow with Alfonso, Kesar, Langada, Dashehri, each variety with its loyal fans. As an old saying goes, Aam ka season, sabka reason. Behind this sweet obsession is an enormous supply chain that few people ever think about. India grows more than half of the world's mangoes, over 20 million tons every year. But strangely, most of these never leave the country. India exports less than 5% of its mango harvest. That tiny slice is where the real money is. But moving a mango from an orchard in Ratnagiri to a supermarket in Dubai or London is surprisingly difficult. Let's start at the beginning, the farms. Most of India's mangoes come from small orchards, usually less than a few acres. Families grow them using age-old techniques. Many trees are over 50 years old, passed down like family heirlooms. There's an old proverb, Baag mein aam, or aankhon mein armaan, meaning, an orchard of mangoes holds dreams in people's eyes. For months, the fruit is protected with straw, smoke, and constant care. When harvest season comes, there's a mad dash to pick, sort, pack, and sell before the fruit overripens. Timing is everything. A mango has just days to make it from the tree to the customer's plate. In India's heat, this is a huge challenge. At local mandis, thousands of traders haggle over truckloads. Middlemen play a huge role here. They set prices, arrange transport, and take their cut. Many farmers rely on these middlemen because they don't have the money or connections to sell directly to big exporters or urban retailers. Once sold, the mangoes move into the next phase, transport. Ideally, they should stay cold to slow down ripening. But India's cold chain is patchy at best. Some trucks have refrigerated units, many don't. Sometimes, mangoes ride in the same trucks as vegetables or fish. Poor roads and endless traffic jams add more risk. One breakdown can spoil an entire load. If the mangoes are for export, things get even trickier. High-end Alfonso or Kesar mangoes are packed in special boxes, labeled, and rushed to airports or seaports. But they also have to pass strict checks for pests, pesticide residues, and quality. In some cases, they are treated with radiation to kill insects. Countries like the US and EU have tough import rules, and missing a single document can send an entire shipment back. Even when things go well, exporters have to deal with sudden flight delays, customs clearance, and storage costs. All this eats into the profit. That's why Indian mangoes abroad are so expensive. By the time they reach you, the cost has multiplied many times over. Ironically, while exporters focus on sending the best mangoes abroad, local customers often get what's left behind. Many orchard owners sell their best fruit overseas because it earns more. Meanwhile, mango lovers in India still flock to roadside stalls and weekly markets, bargaining for the sweetest deal. So why doesn't India export more mangoes? The biggest problem is the broken cold chain. It's estimated that nearly 40% of India's fruits and vegetables rot before they reach the market. Better pack houses, refrigerated trucks, and storage can fix this, but they're expensive. Many farmers can't afford them alone, and middlemen often see no incentive to change what works for them. Some companies and cooperatives are trying to fix this. In parts of Gujarat and Maharashtra, farmers are banding together to share cold storage and negotiate directly with exporters. Digital supply chains are helping too, with QR codes to trace fruit, and apps that let farmers know prices in real time. Even so, challenges remain. Climate change is making mango seasons unpredictable. Too much rain, too little rain, both ruin the delicate flowering cycle. Pests and diseases spread faster. Some farmers are switching to hardier crops that need less care. Others keep going because, for many families, mangoes aren't just business, they're tradition. There's a line every Indian knows: Aam khao, ped mat gino, enjoy the mango, don't count the trees. But for the people behind the mango, every tree counts, every fruit counts, and every kilometer on India's roads counts too. Every time you peel a mango, you are holding months of careful work, decades of tradition, and a supply chain that somehow manages to survive India's heat, bad roads, power cuts, and endless red tape. Next time you taste that sweet slice, remember, it's traveled far, and it didn't get here easily. If you enjoyed this story about how India's favorite fruit makes its way from orchard to your plate, share it with someone who loves mangoes as much as you do. And if you'd like to see more stories that peel back the layers of how India really works, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. It helps this little mango of a channel grow into a big tree. Thanks for watching.